Hello, it's me, Robin, with Simple Food, Simple Life. It's Friday Confab. Happy Independence Day, everybody. It's July 4th, 2025. It's kind of amazing, isn't it? We're still here. I'm in a different location today because I'm in my living room. There is some noise outside, some guys are working, and so there's some noise going on, and I just thought we would come in here instead of being at the kitchen table. So I didn't think that you would mind. Got your coffee? Got your tea? Got your Coca-Cola? What else? Dr. Pepper? It's a hot day today. It's gonna get up in the 90s, and of course, the last few days, fireworks have been going off, and oh my gosh, the cats, the dog, if you have pets, fireworks going off randomly, it's very stressful for them. So we have to look out for them. I know it's stressful for my dog, and then the heat is stressful for them too. So we got to look out for them. I know in the past some people have actually had their pets run away and get lost because they were so frightened from the fireworks. I've got my coffee today. Well, I'm sitting in the air conditioning, so coffee. Well, I drink hot coffee all year round. Even if I'm outside, I'll sit and have a cup of coffee. I don't know. It just never bothers me. I'm a hot drink person. I think that's really what it is. Hey, today I'm so glad everybody's here because I wanted to talk about Aldi. I had some questions about my last couple of shopping hauls where I got the meat for 50% off. And I wanted to address a couple of the questions that people had. There were some negative comments, of course, but there usually is. Just about every video I make, there's a negative comment or two. I don't really care about that. But someone had asked my last shop how much the hamburger was a pound, and some of the hamburger excuse me, it was 93% lean, and I did try to check on that, and it was $6.99 a pound. That's what it was for the hamburger. Each package was a little over a pound, and the organic chicken was $6.49 a pound, regular price. And of course, all those packages were 50% off. The chicken thighs, boneless, skinless chicken thighs, I think those were $2.69 or $2.99. I don't know which. And then one of you asked me how many pounds of meat I had. Honestly, to tell you the truth, when I got that question, I had already packed them in the freezer, and honestly, I have to just say, I just didn't feel like hauling everything out of the freezer and seeing what the poundage was on those things. I'm thinking I probably got, I don't know, maybe 12 pounds. That's just a guess. I don't know. But I was delighted to get them for 50% off. But I thought maybe we would talk about the 50% off meat at Aldi and just kind of figure it out and give ourselves some information about it. I did want to tell you, since this is, excuse me, I have an itchy eye. I did want to tell you, silly, what I spent on groceries in June. Now, this would not include that last 50% meat haul I got from Aldi this past week. So I spent a total in June of $267 for the month. That's on food. That also includes a few items I had picked up when I went to Dollar General to get get the cat food and other and various sundries that I usually purchase for the house there. Sometimes when I'm in there, I will maybe grab some tuna or something like that. I will grab some food items. So I did include that on this total, even though I didn't film that as a haul. So and that for the month of June also includes those dollar items I showed you as a Dollar General haul that I picked up at DG. All those dollar items that I got, and so I know that a lot of you got some benefit out of that video. Evidently Dollar Tree is raising their prices again, so there's quite a few, there's a large selection of dollar items that you could get at Dollar General. If you're interested in that, next time you're in there, check it out. I know for some people shopping at Dollar General can be irritating at best, but honestly, I don't think that's necessarily employees' fault. I think probably Dollar General, from what I've read and talked to employees there, they are always short-staffed, and sometimes only leaving one or two people to unload a truck, and it's very stressful because not only are they waiting on customers, they're trying to stock shelves as well. So on a short staff, and I think or they have just a few people working very long hours, and that does get to be too much. It's bound to show in the condition of the store too, I think. So anyway, that's what I have gleaned from that situation. That doesn't stop me from going in Dollar General. I go to one specific Dollar General, even though there are a couple of different ones here in town. I go to the specific one because I like the people who work there. They're very nice, they're helpful, and it's closer to me. And it's not the most beautiful of DGs. It's not new, but I'm familiar with it. I can find things quickly, and the people who work there are very nice, and sometimes under a lot of stress, because I don't think it's easy to work for Dollar General. That's just from what I've seen and from speaking with them. But they are very nice, so that's why I go there. So at $267 for the month of June, that comes out to about $66 for each week. I'm okay with that. It's fine. And I had been trying to, some of those shops were to restock my pantry and to try to restock my freezer, because when I was sick throughout the month of May and having difficulties, and I wasn't doing regular shops then, so it's fine. I'm good with that. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you. Now, if we can talk about Aldi, got my receipts in here. If we can talk about Aldi a little bit, that would be awesome. I've got my iPad here because I'm going to try something a little bit different for the fun of it. Let's take a little sip of whatever. What are you drinking? Let me know in the comments if you're drinking anything. I love black coffee. It's so good. It's a beautiful day. We were supposed to get thunderstorms last night, but we didn't. And it's floaty, puffy clouds and blue skies, but it looks deceptive. You look out the window and you think, oh, it's so great, and it's hot. It's hotter than blue blazes out there. Okay, I'm gonna try something. I think this will be fun. Now, I clicked on Gemini.google.com because It says meet Gemini, your personal AI assistant. I've always thought that I needed a personal assistant. Don't you? Haven't you always thought you needed one of those? You know, like a PA? Okay, so this is kind of nice. It's a PA that you don't have to pay. You don't have to PAY your PA. Okay, so I'm going to ask Gemini a question here. I could speak it, but I think I'm just going to type it in. Let's see. What I want to ask it is when does Aldi have its 50% off meat? Let's try that. Working. Okay, I got an answer to this. This is awesome. Okay, so let's see. Gemini says, now, and I think this might help us to answer some of these questions that people have about, do they have a specific day? Do you have to go early? I mean, all kinds of things. So let's see what we got. This says, Gemini says, Aldi doesn't have a fixed schedule for 50% off meat sales, as these discounts are primarily based on products nearing their sell-by or freeze-by dates. However, here's what shoppers generally report. Awesome. Based on expiration dates, the most common reason for a discount, including 50% off, is when meat or other perishables are a day or two away from their sell-by or freeze-by date. Aldi aims to sell these items quickly rather than discard them. That's good to know. So it isn't any specific day of the week. It's just when they are nearing their sell-by date. Now, the 50% off meat or the $1 off per package meat that I found, the sell-by or freeze-by date was the next day. So, which kind of makes my mind think, maybe you could kind of, when you're in there, just checking out the dates on the meats and see, okay, this is 2 or 3 days away. Maybe if I come back at such and such a time, I can get a 50% off deal. Okay, so it says hit or miss. Because it depends on inventory and expiration dates, finding 50% off meat can be random or hit or miss. It's not guaranteed every day or even every week. Check for red stickers. It says look for large red stickers on the packaging indicating the discount, either a dollar amount or a percentage off. Ask a cashier, and some shoppers report that even if an item isn't marked, if it's close to its expiration date, you can ask a cashier if a discount can be applied. Oh, that's a good thought. While there is no specific Aldi 50% off meat day, consistently checking the meat section early in the morning, especially for items with nearing dates, will increase your chances of finding these deals. This was a really great idea. Ask a cashier. So in other words, if you're looking to buy meat and you're trying to get a bargain, and you see that it's really close to the date, maybe you could ask a cashier if it could be discounted or if a discount can be applied. Maybe not 50%, but they might do 30%. I mean, you don't know. And if you don't ask, then you don't know. So it never hurts. It really absolutely never hurts to ask. So let's see. And also that they don't have a fixed schedule. Now, The reason why I've been, the last 2 weeks I've gone on Tuesday morning, I've been there right at the door when they unlock the door. The reason I've done it 2 Tuesdays in a row was because I wanted to see if it actually worked on Tuesday. And the reason being because the new ads are coming out on Wednesday. Now, whether that affects anything or not, I don't know. And the young man that told me about the 50% off meats on Tuesday, he said usually Tuesday morning there's quite a bit of 50% off meat back there. And I took that to heart and I thought, well, I'm going to try it. So I did try it and it worked for both Tuesdays. So all I know is that has worked. Now, I'm debating whether or not maybe next week to go on a Tuesday morning the same as I always have, because I am restocking the freezer, or should I pick another day and go early in the morning just before they open up and see if there's anything available. I was reading somewhere that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are usually decent days to go to look for meat bargains. The weekends, not so much. So I don't know. We can try it and see what happens. I would suggest if you have an Aldi near you and you want to try this method, go ahead and pick a day, or try a Tuesday morning if you can. Or maybe if you can't go yourself, maybe you can get a neighbor who would like to do the challenge themselves, and you guys can go and just that person can go and you can split whatever you're able to get. I don't know. Or maybe you can have your adult child or somebody do that for you. I don't know. But it does take a little bit of planning. Like, I try to figure out what I'm going to buy besides meat, if I get any meat, because I know that's going to be the bulk of my expenditure. So I try to make a little list of other things I'm going to need. Like this last time, I bought more fresh produce. So that helps me personally. So I think, I don't know, I think this has been kind of helpful. There's no specific Aldi 50% off meat day. It's probably a good thing, because the crowds would be swamping the door and you wouldn't be able to get in. That's my guess. But I agree with this. If consistently checking the meat section early in the morning, especially for items with nearing dates. So that's what I surmise from that. Go early in the morning when they're opening, or just after they open. My Aldi opens at 9. I think their hours are 9 to 8. Go early in the morning, and that way you know that things aren't picked over. And frankly, I don't know that it really matters what day. I've had success with Tuesday, as the nice young man suggested. Also, another checkout person said to me at one point, she said sometimes, when she works early, she checks back there to see if there's any 50% off, and she is able to put those aside and buy those for herself. I say more power to her. I think that is awesome. So, and keep in mind that sometimes, the employees are shopping for themselves as well. They need to save money too. So I think, honestly, this has been really helpful. And another thing, when I typed in that question, it knew my location, which I guess I can update the location if I want to, but I think it goes default to my location. So I hope that helps you. It's helped me. So I hope that helps you a little bit to try to figure out how to get some good buys on meat. I think we all need that. Especially it helps us to stock our freezers. And I noticed that in some of the comments, some have commented that they actually got reduced frozen vegetables and things like that. So I'm thinking, maybe when it comes to, the red sticker thing, and some of us just read price labels underneath the product, I'm thinking maybe I'm not looking close enough. Maybe that's going to be important for me to look a little bit closer and be more observant. I think sometimes I'm not as observant as I should be when it comes to prices, because I don't like shopping. And a part of it is just I want to have my list, get in there, get out, and not mess with it. So I think that's part of it. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. What is your opinion about that? Have you tried it? And I don't think it's not just Aldi. I think it's probably a lot of grocery stores. But I do know this much. I know that since I've been primarily shopping at Aldi, I have really come to know the store much better, and I'm kind of becoming familiar with the patterns of the store. Does that make sense? Now, okay, it's kind of making me think. Today is July 4th, so I'm thinking, okay, tomorrow is Saturday, and even though it would be on the weekend, if a person zipped in there on a Saturday, would you be able to find some markdowns? Not just meat, but I mean markdowns in various foods? I don't know, maybe. Or after any holiday, I think maybe there would be markdowns. I think that's kind of worth experimenting with. So I think I might do that. Let me know what you think and what is your experience with that. So there's no certain set day, and I know some people have asked, well, are 50% marked off only on Tuesday? And I've tried to specify in the videos, the haul videos, no, it isn't. But I think sometimes people don't get that or don't understand that. But that's why I thought we would go through this on the Friday Confab. And let's see what's what, and see if we could get some good information out there. It helps me, and I think it would help you too. So this is awesome. This has been an awesome confab. I hope you guys are doing something good today and to celebrate our nation's birthday. If you're not, and you're just relaxing, I think that's fine too, because we have the freedom to do that. So I think that is awesome. My daughter is here today, my youngest daughter. She is here, and she brought some brats, and so I'm going to do some brats, not on the grill. I'm going to do them in the iron skillet in the oven. But I've got some baked beans thrown together. I'm going to put all that in the oven, and she also brought some sweet potatoes. I thought that would be good too. So we're going to share a big sweet potato, have some baked beans, have some brats. It's awesome. It's going to be awesome. Be a good meal. And she brought, I baked a cake yesterday from my homemade yellow cake recipe. I have that on the videos. It's it's in the Baked Good playlist. And there is also a recipe provided for that as well. So if you want to check that out, go ahead. It's a good cake. It's an old-fashioned cake. It's not like a box cake, but it's really good. And I made some buttercream frosting for it, so it's delicious. So, okay. that's it for me today. I love you guys. You know I do. As always, you know that little is much when God is in it. Okay? All right. Happy Independence Day. I love you guys. And make sure that you meet me in the comments, and I will see you there. All right. Love ya. Bye.